Hello everyone. Today we will continue with the chapter tissue for class 9th, and the topic is the permanent tissues. Permanent tissues are the cells, as the name indicate, permanent. So they have lost the ability to divide. Means there is no cell division in these type of tissues. They are derived from the meristematic cells. Meristematic cells, we have done in the previous video that these cells, the meristematic cells, can divide repeatedly. So when they divide and they gain their permanent shape, they convert into the permanent tissues. Now, what are the characteristics of permanent tissues? The first characteristic is they have specific functions. Means these permanent tissues, they have different types of permanent tissues have different types of functions. Second is the cell wall. The cell wall can be thin or it can be thick also. Third is it normally do not divide because these are permanent, so they do not divide. They may be living or dead. The cells of the permanent tissues, they may be living or dead. So these permanent tissues are of two types: simple permanent and complex permanent. Today we will discuss about the simple permanent tissues. So the first is the first simple permanent tissue is the parenchyma. So these simple permanent tissues, these are similar in structure, origin and function. They are of three types: parenchyma, collenchyma, and the third one is sclerenchyma. First one is the parenchyma. The word is derived from the Greek word para. Para means beside, and enchyma, it means filling. So these parenchyma tissues, they are thin walled. They contain the living cells. Most abundant tissue of the plant, this simple parenchyma is the most abundant. Most abundant means mostly जो plant का part है, सबसे ज़्यादा जो पाया जाता है, that is called the most abundant. So this is the most abundant tissue of the plant. The cells of the parenchyma are oval, spherical or polygonal in shape. The cell wall is made up of cellulose, and the central vacuole and peripheral cytoplasm is present. The vacuole, which is the central vacuole, which is present in the center, and peripheral cytoplasm. Peripheral cytoplasm means the cytoplasm, because the vacuole is present at the center, so the cytoplasm will shift towards the boundary. So that is called the peripheral position. Next is the large intercellular space. This parenchyma has large intercellular space. As you can see in the diagram, this is the diagram of parenchyma in the transverse section and enlarged longitudinal section. In case of the transverse section, you can see the oval shaped structures and the intercellular space. See, this is one cell, this is the second cell, and the space is present in between the cells, so it is called the intercellular space. The nucleus is present towards the periphery because the central vacuole is present. This is the chloroplast, which is present in between the cytoplasm. Central vacuole is present and the cytoplasm, which is dense. So you can draw this diagram with simple permanent tissues. Now, what is the location where these parenchyma are present? They occur in all parts of the plant because they are the abundant tissues of the plant, so they are present all over the plant parts. Now, what are the functions of parenchyma? The first function is it helps in the storage of food. It provides rigidity or support to the plant. Rigidity provide करता है, hardness provide करता है, and it helps to support the plant. It helps in the movement of plant. Plant की movement में भी help करता है. When air blows, so without breaking, we can say it also helps. It stores waste products like tannins, resins, etc. Tannin और resin को store करता है. Parenchyma which contain chloroplast. There are some parenchyma which contain chloroplast. They are called chlorenchyma. And the parenchyma which contain air cavities, they are called aerenchyma. Now the second type of simple permanent tissue is the collenchyma, which is again it is taken from the Greek word colla. Colla means glue which helps to paste two things, and enchyma, which is called a tissue. So द इट प्रोवाइड्स फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी टू सॉफ्ट एरियल पार्ट्स. जब हवा चलती है तो जो बेंड हो जाती हैं स्टेम और ब्रांचेस विदाउट ब्रेकिंग, तो ये फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी कौन प्रोवाइड कर रहा है? कोलेनकाइमा. The cells contain uneven thickenings of pectocellulose at corners. Uneven thickenings are present, which are made up of pectocellulose. Pectocellulose is a type of cellulose, and these thickenings are present at the corners. There is a little intercellular space. Again, you can see in the diagram that this is the diagram of collenchyma. There are different shapes of the cells, and this is the thickening. So you can see the thickening, and this wall thickening is made up of pectocellulose. It has a cell wall. It contains a nucleus, vacuole, central vacuole, and cytoplasm. What is the location of collenchyma now? The collenchyma, it occurs below the epidermis, leaf stalks, and midrib. Functions. What are the functions of collenchyma? Collenchyma provides mechanical strength to the plant. It allows the growth and elongation of stem. It helps to store food. फूड के स्टोरेज में भी हेल्प करता है. नाउ द थर्ड type is sclerenchyma.